Hey there, collective. Hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. All right, guys. First of all, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I did see them on the last video that I did it on Friday, but I posted Saturday morning because I fell asleep waiting on the second one to download. But anyway, I did get them. Thank you so much. Had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. I see many of you had birthdays as well, though, so I hope you also had a wonderful birthday. Okay, I am getting ready to do a collective reading for you guys. So, as always, it is a general reading. Just take it as it resonates and leave the rest. Okay, guys? All right. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I don't know why I'm pulled to the Goddess deck tonight, so I think I'm going to start there. I think it's the Goddesses and Angels deck, actually. Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. Wonderful. All right. Some of you may notice that. Some of you may be noticing that things are very heightened at this time. Very heightened. Tuning in. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I just saw somebody kind of writing on a pad. So maybe that's something you need to do, especially if you're developing your skills or your abilities or something like that, or trying to accentuate them in some way, maybe writing down what you're getting and then checking it. It says, Angel Manifestation, your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Absolutely. That's fantastic. Okay. So this is beautiful. Maybe you're using your psychic gifts or your intuitive gifts to really kind of tune into the universe, number one. Always brilliant. But also to assist you with your manifestations. Okay, so things that you're trying to bring into being here. It's saying that it has paid off, which tells me that something, if you haven't already gotten it, something that you really wanted or that you were trying to actually manifest, it looks to me like it's going to be coming into being pretty soon here. I heard 20. I don't know what that means. Maybe 20 days. Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. Okay. Again, I talk about this sometimes if you guys watch me, but that always indicates to me not only for your own good here, but obviously if you're, especially if you are a psychic or you are an intuitive in any way, even a healer, it is obviously we should always be paying attention to what we're taking into our body, into our energy field, but also into our diet, right? We want to keep our vessel as clear as possible. I always say we're a conduit for spirit, right? That helps things kind of flow freely. And then it says, Angel of Self-Worth, you're currently undervaluing yourself. Oh, wow. Okay, it is time to regain your self-worth. So, okay, that might be a good message for someone. If you haven't been giving yourself the proper care, the proper self-love, if you've been devaluing yourself or your worth in some way, you need to do things to try and get that under control. That might be honestly setting boundaries with other people. It could be just affirmations to yourself, doing things for yourself, telling yourself every morning, you know, I love you, you know, you're great, you're the best, you know, you're accomplishing things to build yourself up. What you say definitely has power. Okay, we always have to watch what we say to ourselves. I noticed that, actually I was talking to this was one of my clients on Friday. It was actually one of my investors, but she has this habit of always going, I'm dumb. She always says that. I don't know why. I mean, this is a woman that, yeah, I won't get into where she works or anything like that, but she has a very high-ranking position, and it's like she's accomplished so much in her life, but it's just something she says, and I'll correct her, and I'll go, please don't say that, and she goes, I'm sorry, it's just something I say. But the thing is, you know, your words really do have power. We do have to be careful about how we talk to ourselves. It does end up sticking and making an impression. It says, Goddess of Strength, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Okay, I just talked about the boundaries as well. So maybe that's something that needs to be implemented. Maybe people need to be speaking out more about what their needs are, about what their expectations are. Certainly standing up for themselves is what it looks like here. And then we have Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. So if you feel like you've been playing small, now this person's third eye is wide open. That's very clear to see. It's very lit up in this picture or in this particular card. So if you've been hiding a part of yourself or downplaying a part of yourself in any way, shape, or form, this is definitely your cue to allow that to kind of emerge, the real you to emerge, so that others can actually see you and appreciate you for it. All right, get some of these. What else, Spirit? You can see I'm starting off this way today because I want it to be a high vibe reading. Obviously, I think we've had readings have been good, but they've been, wow, the energies have been just so brutal lately in some ways. And the cards that are actually coming out and the energies that get picked up during the course of the reading. And I want to start with something very positive, and hopefully we'll just continue along that vein. I mean, I feel like my life is positive, so everything that's coming out here tells me that within the collective, there's a lot more going on. Inspiration, very good. Honestly, you could be an inspiration to other people. You may be out there looking for inspiration right now as well. Maybe looking to other healers, or you could be just reading books, things like that to get into. I feel like you're the inspiration. That's what I'm being told. You're the inspiration. That falls back on your psychic abilities, making sure that you are building yourself up, making sure that you are addressing any kind of self-worth issues that you have to regain that. Okay, making sure you're also standing your ground and standing in the strongest position possible. Okay, I don't know why this just came up. Some people maybe question you or trying to attack you or attack your character, something like that. You don't need to worry about all that. This is coming up because it's in their energy, but the bottom line is this is just telling you always stand your ground with that. You don't even need to argue in terms of that, but stand up for who you are, obviously, and the things that you believe in. People shouldn't be able to push you around. Okay, look at this. What you want wants you. Look where it's fallen. Angel of manifestation. Whatever you have had your mind on, whatever you've been trying to get to emerge or bring into the forefront of your 3D life here, it looks like that is going to happen. Okay, you're definitely manifesting that. It's already been put out there. You can see that. All right, it's already been put out there. You're just waiting for it to come in. And Spirit is basically confirming there. Yeah, you're already attracting that. Your vibration is in alignment with what you want. It's already coming towards you. This could also be a person or even some kind of situation here, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a job. This could be creating a business, all of that. Just keep an open mind and stay positive. Also, I'm going to go back to the self-worth card as well. Make sure, again, this is a big part of it. Sometimes we create our own roadblocks because we start thinking that we don't deserve something, right? This is telling you, no, you're already manifesting it. It's already there. It's ready to come in. After the storm, how interesting. Now, I'm happy to see this card just based on what I said a moment ago about how some of the energy has been kind of chaotic within the collective lately. After the storm is talking about after everything has happened and the sun comes out and then all of this wisdom comes through, right? Everything that we have gained from the experience that just happened. This is a beautiful card to have. So basically, I think that you guys have probably been through a lot. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? You've been through a lot. You've probably changed a lot of stuff. I think you're out there making your mark in some way. You're certainly inspiring other people. It looks like you're manifesting, bringing new things into your life. I know towards the first of the year, everybody always goes into, doing the New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. I think that's a good rule of thumb all the time. We're always creating, not just in the new year. So always writing down what your goals are and trying to align with that. Any blockages that were in the way, it looks to me, are moving out. This card very clearly says after the storm, which tells me something is done, it's completed, and now the sun is coming out. So things will be illuminated. There's an owl on here, of course, which tells me that wisdom will be ignited within you. You're going to see things very clearly. You're going to see the lessons in a situation. You're going to see the growth in a situation as well. Look at this. Visions of life beyond death. You may actually be, so you could be a medium, okay, but you could also very much so be connecting with, ancestors or people obviously that have passed over as well. Some of you, I'm noticing there's a lot of cards here about psychic, being intuitive, but also about inspiration. Anytime I see the angel of nutrition and all that, I always equate it to, especially when I see the psychic card next to it, I always equate it to your body, your vessel in a sense. Okay, those of you that work with me, you know that, but your vessel in a sense, and just being as clear as you possibly can. Don't bog it down with a bunch of, garbage and stuff, because you need to be as clear as possible. That's going to help you to be as clear as possible for the information that's coming through. Okay. All right, we have, she feels, she knows. There you go. And now that's talking about you being intuitive. Okay, so you're probably an empath in some way. A lot of you guys will be empaths here. Definitely heavy clairsentience with this card right here. This also helps you. You're interpreted in energy. Obviously, you're able to read it and just interpret it when it gets near you. And that could be also part of your practice if you are a healer here, if you're a writer in some way, if you're someone that does this work, anything like that. You're very heavily in tuned, I feel like, with other people, with their emotions, with their vibrations, and you're able to interpret that quite easily is what I'm getting. All right, let's go into the cards. Let's see. Let's pull these today. All right, Spirit. So what do you want my collective to know today? What's coming up for my collective, please? Some of you know something is coming too. I don't know where that's coming from. Some of you actually know something is actually coming here. You feel like something is coming into balance. You feel like some kind of change is in the air. I definitely feel like something is stopping. So something that may not have been a good situation, I feel like that is definitely coming to an end. Hands are tied. I don't know what that means. Maybe you feel like your hands are tied, or someone's hands are tied. If someone was trying to stop you from progressing forward, I feel that is definitely coming to some kind of end here. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, that's a card about marriage. I'm saying what or who is coming in, but it's also about family and happy families. It could be homecomings or reunions. This could just be telling me about what you're going to be doing. This could be just coming through the holidays. Maybe you're spending a lot of time with your families, feeling a lot happier. Okay, this is definitely a card about just feeling very emotionally satisfied, okay, more in harmony with your family and with the other ones that are around you here. Okay, you may also find that you're taking some time here to kind of consider your direction here. All right, maybe gain some perspective. You could very well be taking a time out, okay? So if you're going into this with the holidays, or if this is what you've been doing, I think that if you have any agitation, actually, let me get one more card, because this could also tell me that you're taking time out from a family or a family dynamic as well. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it could definitely be that, actually. Okay. So this could definitely tell me that maybe you're taking time out from some family, okay, or taking time out for, yeah, look at this, for some family. No, I think it's from some family. Something happened here maybe in a family dynamic, or maybe that's actually coming up for you, okay? You may have felt actually trapped in some kind of family dynamic. I don't know. You're going to have to just take this as it resonates. That's what I'm getting here. Kind of confined by it, okay? Found that it was very limited. Maybe you found like there was a lot of burdens. Maybe there was a lot of expectations that were placed on you. A lot of stress here is what I'm getting. But I think what's coming up here is we're going to have some kind of grief or loss. Let me see who that is from. You may be feeling some kind of sadness because you're having to detach. It's almost sad that this is coming out right now, right? Because maybe you are good with your family right now. And, we do have the holidays and everything coming up, especially with Christmas just, 6 days away now. So maybe this is kind of an indicator that for someone, something could be happening with that. Hopefully not, but that's what I'm getting here. I think this is someone who is actually taking time away from their family. They're trying to gain some kind of perspective here, and I think it's been it's almost like a defining moment for them. Wow, holy moly, what is happening here? Yeah, something about the family dynamic has you feeling very, very burdened here, okay, even overloaded. Maybe you have been saddled with a bunch of responsibilities from them. Maybe you felt taken for granted in some way. Whatever it is, it's showing me that there's some kind of loss or grief that is definitely associated with it, okay? Oh, Lord. Okay, so I have a High Priestess here in reverse here, which could definitely tell me that maybe there was some kind of manipulation going on within the family, or maybe you felt that way. This always tells me a misuse of intuition, but it could be, honestly, this could also be people that were, I don't know, acting on bias, prejudice. There could have been a lack of emotional control here. There could have been someone trying to control, though, as well. What got out, or what truths got out. They could have been hiding some stuff from another person. Maybe you found something out about this. Maybe this is going on right now for some of you guys, because there's definitely kind of sadness, some kind of sadness, loss, grief here. This is really interesting because the way the cards started out, it's almost like it's a new chapter, like you're on the precipice of something here, but it may be coming after finding out something about your family or the family dynamic that you were even in, because I'm looking where this is falling and it does say after the storm. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it looks to me like somebody here is going to be making some kind of new plans here. All right. Moving maybe in a different direction, or trying to gain some kind of clarity about a specific situation here. Wow, okay. So somebody's definitely going to have some family issues here. Yeah, look at this. They're walking away, though, like the wounded warrior. All right, so definitely battle weary. So something's going to be found out, if it has not already, regarding a family. I think there's been some secrets, some lies. That's what I've flat out heard. Okay, secrets, lies, some deceptions, things that were definitely being hidden from other people that may have been misusing and maybe even manipulated. Maybe that's the word I'm using, or I want to use here. Maybe just manipulating a situation, not being honest, trying to keep some form of emotional control in a situation, maybe trying to keep someone under control here. Honestly, when I see the High Priestess in reverse, that is not a good card to me. That could also indicate to me that someone is misusing. You know what a High Priestess upright is, right? So in reverse can tell me that they're misusing their spiritual I don't know, powers or spiritual abilities in some way. It may be people that are actually acting one way and actually doing other things, like people that come across like they're very heavily, you know, they're very righteous and they do the right thing all the time and blah blah blah, and then you find out that they're real manipulators, that they're doing other things to kind of get the outcome that they want. I'm feeling a lot of that with this card right here. But somebody here, I guess, is moving away from that. That's what I'm getting. Definitely walking away, feeling some kind of loss, maybe mourning it, some kind of unwelcome change here. Feeling like they are the wounded warrior here, in search of some kind of clarity here, some kind of new start, but it doesn't come without some kind of upset and heartbreak. Yeah, but look at this. But they are getting a new beginning. So somebody here is going to be getting a new beginning, and it looks like a financial beginning. So maybe you're walking away from a family, or you're walking away from a business, or something like that, for something that is actually better, something that's honest, something that is clearer, okay, more transparent in your life, something that's going to end up being more successful for you. Okay. Wow. Okay, give me more on this situation then, Spirit. What does this mean for my collective? What does this mean for my collective here? Look at that. Yeah. The Sun card here. I mean, honestly, I think you're going to find yourself feeling a lot more. First of all, there's a great sense of freedom here. So if you felt very bogged down, that this was very burdensome to you, that you had a lot on your plate anyway, this is going to free you up from that. Okay, you're going to feel a lot of freedom, a lot of optimism, something about the freedom to express yourself as well, a lot more enthusiasm, okay, as you kind of move forward here. Yeah, look at this. And then we have the card of Temperance. Look at all these major arcana. It's just starting out in the beginning. Definitely what it means for you is more balance, okay? Whatever you're having to cut ties with, and it definitely looks like that has happened. You're gonna I think you had to come to terms with something. There's something ended here, because the card does say loss. Or maybe you just did it. Maybe you had to come to terms with something and just put something to rest here, just because something around you was not right. In fact, it looks like it may have been even people being duplicitous with you. Definitely people being dishonest, not doing the right thing, something like that. But you had to put an end to something, and I feel like something new is actually beginning here. Whatever is beginning is very, very good. You have the Sun and the Temperance together, okay? You're going to have brand new perspective on things. You're going to find yourself in much more harmonious relationships here. Things balancing out for you, okay? Feeling way more positive. Like I said, a lot more freedom in it. You could be moving home for the time being, all right? Or returning. I don't know if you've been traveling as well. If you're traveling, you could be obviously returning. You could be returning from your travel, something along those lines. What else, Spirit? Wow, look at that. You have all good cards here. This is crazy. Yeah, you're definitely looking at some kind of new beginning here. We do have the Ace of Wands and the Judgment, okay? The Judgment could be that you woke up from something, or you could be getting some kind of renewal of hope, feeling more decisive, you know, feeling more composed. This is also about self-evaluation, maybe looking at it and saying, taking your own accountability in a particular situation. What did I miss? Did I stay too long? How did I add to this situation if you did? And then what comes next is the Ace of Wands. So that's a brand new beginning. Okay, that's good news coming in for you. That's a passionate new start. That's creativity. All right. So you're definitely moving towards something. Look at this. Yes. Then we have the Magician. All right, creativity again, okay? You're going into action here. You're manifesting or harnessing all of your power here to get what you want, to make things happen in your life. Holy, look at this. Honestly, I don't know what happened here, but everything that's happened here after the fact is definitely in your favor, okay? So coming out at the very end, we have wish fulfillment. All right, whatever it is that you're manifesting, this brand new start, this passionate new beginning for yourself after going through some kind of judgment, potentially, and self-evaluation and awakening here, you're bringing good things into your life. You're bringing wish fulfillment into your life here, okay? You're achieving balance that you have not had. Somebody got screwed over is what I'm getting. So I don't know if that means, I almost feel like things were going on behind the scenes. I definitely feel like things were going on behind the scenes here. Maybe someone was trying to keep you trapped in something, or maybe just through their own. Honestly, it could have just simply been through keeping things from you or from their lies. I feel a lot of duplicity here. All right, somebody telling you something, then telling someone else something else, acting like your friend, but then screwing you over in some way. Look at this. Wow, you got two aces out here. We have Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I mean, we have so many cards here of new beginning, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. You have three aces here. Whatever changes you are making, whatever you're leaving behind, leave that shit behind. Don't even look back, because honestly, all your cards get good from the end of this, okay? When you're going into your second spread of how this is going to impact you, it is all good. You're going to be manifesting so many other things. It's because you're actually doing the work. Okay, you're doing the work here, you're awakening, you're doing your self-evaluation, you're figuring out maybe, if there were places here that you did wrong, or things that you need to do a little bit better, places you need to strengthen, maybe even in terms of your self-worth here, okay? Maybe in terms of holding your ground here. Whatever you're doing here, it is changing the dynamic of the situation. It's going to bring you into much more positivity, where you feel free. You don't feel so confined here. You have a lot of optimism and success. And ultimately, it's going to bring you into a brand new passionate start that looks to me like it's full of love, okay, with this Ace of Cups. So you could be bringing in new beginnings with new relationships, new romance, new people around you that really celebrate you and have your back, okay, and ultimately wish fulfillment. You're going to see how everything has changed for you and why this needed to happen to bring you to this space. Wow. This is incredible. This is beautiful, actually. And it's good because I think you've really been through the storm, right? You've been through a place where a lot was going on, where you felt held back, where you felt, honestly, I want to say hell. All right. So some of you may have actually felt like hell, like there was just people that were doing you wrong or doing things to you that you didn't deserve, like you had way too many irons in the fire, too much going on. I definitely feel like you weren't appreciated. Yeah, so you just had a lot going on up here, okay? And I think you were in a bad situation. You may have been waiting to get out of a situation, or not even wanting to make the change. For some of you, I definitely feel like the rug got pulled out from under you. And that is the way spirit works sometimes. I'm sorry, but it is true because it is for our own good. Okay, sometimes we refuse to leave things and we have to. All right, and you can see now just from the cards on the bottom why you needed to. You were ready for growth and you weren't going to make the changes on your own. So, I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. So when I see just the Ace of Wands, period, that could show me that you're going into some kind of brand new creative endeavor, something that you're inspired to do, something that makes you feel inspired. You can certainly be inspiring others. We did see that at the very top up there. It shows me it's going to be easy for you to manifest what you want once you, okay, we have the Magician card down here on the bottom too, just kind of confirming that. You're really bringing things into balance. For somebody here, I feel like you are, I don't even think you know your manifestation abilities as of yet, because I think you've been bogged down in a lot of maybe negative energy here, certainly lower energy here that has kept you from your true self, that has really kept you from stepping into your true power. I wonder if someone was trying to keep you back in some sense. I don't know how. Maybe stuck to a job or maybe you're chained to a family. I don't really know. I mean, I just feel like something like there was definitely some heavy manipulation is what I'm feeling off the High Priestess here in reverse. Whatever it is, I'm not going to lean too much it because it says after the storm, which tells me that the storm is over. Okay, the storm is coming to an end and you're going to be seeing brighter days, okay, moving into the future here. Okay, let's get some more cards. I think I'm going to pull from California Love here and see what's coming up here. Yep. Spirit for my collective, please. For my collective. Ready. So I just kind of ready. Serious, available, experience, desire, dreams, emotions, and strong feelings. I think a lot of you guys have been held back in some sense. I'm not sure really what that is about. Maybe just like I said, it could have just been due to, it could have been, honestly, it could have been due to a job that you were just bogged down in as well that just took every ounce of energy. I have been there. You lose a part of yourself for sure, and it could very well just be just freeing yourself up from that as well. You got a lot of good things coming in though. 3 aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I mean, come on. But my personal favorite, the Sun card in Temperance. Does it get any better than that? Okay, you're achieving balance. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel balanced and harmonious. All right, you're going to feel a lot of peace in your life, a lot of patience, okay? Definitely a lot of freedom and success with the Sun card. I mean, you can't, obviously you can't put a price on that. So it says to step back here. Okay, that's probably what I'm feeling like you're doing here, coming out of this energy here of sadness, okay? Reevaluating, looking for clarity here with this Ace of Swords here, even though you're wounded here, figuring out where you want to plant your seeds, where you want to invest at next. All right, but going into some kind of new, this could even be a new job, okay? New job, a new business, something like that. It could also be stepping out on your own as well. It does say to observe and wait. That's part of your intuition. Remember, we saw that here with the card. She feels, she knows, really tapping into your intuition. Also with your psychic abilities being at an all-time high right now. What else, Spirit? Surprise. Yeah. So you may find that you come into some kind of chance meeting here as well. Something that could absolutely be life-changing. You might feel that there's some kind of soul bond. We saw that with the Ace of Cups here. Okay. That came out as well. So I was saying that there could be new beginnings, new relationships, new soul family, just new loving connections that are around you. This could be one specific person as well, or you're just meeting other people that kind of share your vision, that don't take from you all the time, that actually want to be in the same energy that you're in. And then we have acceptance here. Okay, that's about feeling like you're healed, feeling like that's a card about being gifted too. Okay, somebody who's done their inner work here. We see gifted all over this. Okay, definitely people with abilities that are using them to help other people in some way, whatever your abilities are. Okay, but it is because you have healed that your energy has changed, that it's shifting, and it's also shifting the dynamic of what you're able to manifest here. There's an acceptance and openness and a willingness to actually accept what is coming for you too. Remember, what you want wants you. We have feminine here, so some of you will be very much so in your feminine energy, in your divine feminine energy here, which is very playful again. You'll find yourself really in a receptive mode, just kind of trusting the universe and what it's bringing for you. You don't have to, that goes for male or female. We all have divine masculine and feminine energy. And the trick is to get them in balance, right? When we get those in balance, same amount of divine feminine as masculine within ourselves, that's when we're truly winning at life. And then we have play. It says let go, have fun, and experiment with new things. You know, somebody here was, whoever this story is about, was definitely not doing that. This is a person that was bogged down with a whole lot of stuff here. They may not have been making any time here to play. It says leave it behind. Look at that. So whatever that you were holding on here, it says right there, blessings in disguise. Okay, notably, this card also says worthiness. We talked about self-worth up here as well. This is basically, again, I feel like Spirit confirming this happened because it needed to happen. You will see, if you have not fully already, this is a blessing in disguise. You had to let this go. It was holding you down. It was holding you back. You have all these good things that are coming to you because you're letting this go. So just accept the relief that's going to come as a result of these changes, okay? Step into your worthiness. Know that you are worthy of all of these good things that are coming to you, okay? It says not finished. So some of you guys may be holding on to some kind of hopes of a reconciliation, or you may be sparking something up with someone who you had a past life connection with, or a past love as well. Some of you may feel like some things are not finished with someone here from the past. And then we have distracted. Okay, this is needing help and overwhelmed. We already saw that once. That's just kind of giving us more on what happened here. If you feel like you're still needing help, if you're still in this right here, because I asked, remember this question was about what is coming up for my collective, and this is what is actually coming. We can see that the outcome is really beautiful. So some of you may not have stepped into this energy, or you may be in the throes of this energy right now. If you're needing help, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you definitely need to ask. You have a lot of things that are coming up for you. You got to be really tuned in at this time and conscientious and mindful of what's happening around you, okay? And also the changes that need to be made. It says belonging. Yeah, friendship, excel, authenticity. You're not around that right now, okay? That's not what I'm getting with whoever I'm reading for here. You're not around that right now. Maybe that's something that you're actually longing for. Real, genuine, authentic friendships, okay? There is definitely a time here to excel. You've got yourself just boggled down with way too many things here, feeling definitely overburdened, okay? And if you're in this grief stage already, because you already know kind of what's happened or what's going on, whatever this is that is coming up for you in this heartbreak stage, I think Spirit is saying it's time to, you know, take your time for sure, but excel. You need to know that there will be a sense of belonging that is coming up, and obviously better friendships and certainly authenticity. Yeah, a miracle, basically, and that's the way you're going to view it. This is the spirit realm basically jumping in to save you. That's exactly what's happening. Coming in, they've heard your prayers. They know what it is that you need. They know how to push you forward, and that's exactly what's happening here. Okay, you may view it as magic or unexplainable. All right, this last part says confidence, which is about boundaries. Again, whoever this is, whoever you're cutting out or whatever is happening here, whatever you're leaving behind, you definitely have to have some good boundaries with them. And also it's about self-esteem and inner strength. Obviously imploring that inner strength as well. Building your self-esteem. I noticed self-esteem has come up a few times, so some of you need to probably really work on that and knowing who you are, what you're about, what you bring to the table. Oh, see, some of you have, the issue is you've had people around you that have not honored that in you, okay? And again, remember, I started off this whole conversation saying that how we talk to ourselves matter, you know, how we talk to ourselves, but also how we allow other people to talk to us. That's where the boundaries come in. We teach people how to treat us. For some, whoever I'm picking up on, you have had people that have been kind of berating you, in some sense, saying things, you know, even little sly things, okay, that stick, that make you question things. So really work on your self-esteem. Know how important you are. Know how much, I mean, honestly, I'm looking at this bottom here. Shit, you're powerful, okay? You're powerful. You have so much on the ball. You're, you know, you're self-motivated, it looks like. You are able to manifest stuff very quickly when you're in your power here. Don't ever let somebody else tell you who you are. All right, remember that about yourself and just move forward into what it looks like what Spirit has prepared for you. Yeah, which is a period of prosperity and abundance. Hello. All right, things are going to be changing for you, I think, in a really good way. You could have already been abundant in some way, okay? You were just so overwhelmed. I think you can, and honestly, it looks to me like you couldn't trust the people that are around you for some reason. Let's see what these cards say. All right. Yeah, you might have been around some kind of stubborn and aggressive person. That could have been you too. This could have been the person I just said. It seemed to me like somebody was talking down to you or being sly. This could have been someone around you that was not willing to move, not willing to compromise in any way. This could have been a boss as well. Somebody that was just really kind of pushing the envelope with you a lot of times, okay? And that was actually causing a lot of issues in a situation too. You definitely, there's definitely an overall feeling here of people feeling like someone did not have their back, or maybe several people. It says dog close-up pleasure with a close friend. That's beautiful. So we talked about actually building better friendships here. That was something that we saw, even soul bonds. You may already have someone, because we did see not finished, which could be reconciliation or sparks with a past love here. They could have also been a close friend to you. All right. This may be someone who actually helps you through this time. But look, the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. This is beautiful. It says skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Honestly, I feel like that's what this was. We saw the High Priestess in reverse. I absolutely think that's what that is, okay? People being manipulative, people holding back information from you. I said that. And notice right next to it is the Ace of Swords, which is all about clarity. It's about truth. Okay, so you have already sought out, or you will be seeking out, it feels to me like, this truth, okay? You want to know the answers. You want to know what's happened here. You just want some transparency, okay? Because you understand already that hidden secrets can harm you. I think it has been harming you is what I'm feeling. Whatever has been kept from you, whatever people were using to try and manipulate a situation, it looks to me like it could have been harming you in some way. Yeah. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I'm telling you, this is all, it's all just confirming what we're seeing. Okay, so just be prepared. I mean, obviously, if you're seeing this reading, you're going to be prepared. That something could be coming. Just take it as it resonates, okay? Don't hang on to it where you manifest. If you already know some things are going around you, because you're going to know if you're completely overwhelmed. You're going to know if something's probably going on with your family, or someone, or in a, like a, I guess I would say, like a family environment, a family setting. If you're very close with your coworkers, something like that, it could certainly be like that as well. People that you consider family are very close to you. You need to know that. I feel like something's going to happen fast, to be honest with you. So, heart, yeah, ultimately, look, this is where you're moving towards that. Okay, so these needs to plan ahead, but this is great happiness. Okay, at the end of all, you're going to be able to find some great happiness because you're making some kind of changes in your life. You're absolutely going to be making these changes in your life. Unfortunately, it may come, it's certainly going to come with some kind of heartbreak, it looks like. Look at this. We have fire on the bottom, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Okay, something that you're going to find out is going to absolutely precipitate some kind of changes in your life, but the changes are going to be for the better. It may feel like some kind of heartache that you're going through. It may feel like deception, because honestly, I feel like that's what it is. Certainly manipulation, whatever it is, you've had enough. And because of that, you're walking into a whole new, a whole new world down here, honestly. And you're getting your energy back too. I mean, honestly, I feel like everybody's been pulling at your energy and you haven't had what you needed to be able to create what you wanted in life. In fact, you look like you've been exhausted. Okay, now you're going to have that back again and be able to create the things that you want in life. I almost wanted to say they couldn't take you out. I don't know who this was. I don't know if this was like a group effort or one person, but I feel like this was intentional in some ways. You know, sometimes I can never understand this for the life of me, but sometimes I look at people and just think, you know, why would you do that? Or why would you intentionally try to harm someone? Or I used to just think some people are just messy, like they're not, you know, they don't feel like they're thriving or do anything in life unless they're causing some kind of issues. But this seems to me, I don't know why this seems to me like this has been something to keep someone maybe stuck and just working and not moving forward. It could, like I said, it could even be in a company. A lot of times that'll happen. They just throw you little bones to keep you doing a lot, but you never really get the acknowledgement, right, that you feel like you should be getting, right? Or the up leveling, in a sense, the promotions and stuff. So I guess it could be something like that as well. Let's get some of these Moonology, and we're going to close out. I'm going to get into another reading. All right. Spirit, talk to me through the Moonology, please. What do you have for my collective? Whatever has happened here, just remember that getting through it will be the toughest part. After that, it looks like, look, you have so much happiness to look forward to. So many new starts here. It says work through your fears. Look at that. So some of you it may already be upon you. Don't get caught up in it. Don't work, whatever it is, just remember that you're being moved out of it for your own good. For your own good. Don't let your fears hold you back. It says communication is key. That also goes to where I saw before. Make sure that you're communicating clearly, but also make sure that you're standing up for what you believe in here. Yeah, what I tell you, a new start is coming. You cannot make it up. I mean, this is a very, very, very clear story. On the bottom it says a fiery climax approaches. Something is ending. Something is coming to an end. The storm that you have been in, okay, is coming to an end. The sun is coming out. The wisdom is coming in. You're going to understand. Everything's being illuminated up here, right? We see the sun behind this, behind the owl in this card. All right, everything's being illuminated for you so that you can see exactly why things had to go down the way that they did. Okay, so that you can actually get this beautiful new start that you so needed, okay? All right, guys, that is what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. If it does, please don't forget to hit the like button. I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night. Bye.